Stop number 14 on the Castrol GTX IndyCar Series brings us to Watkins Glen International for the Grand Prix of Watkins Glen. For a great race we had at California Speedway. Time and the last 3 stops on the tour will be on the road courses. We'll be at Watkins Glen, then on the Daytona road course, and finally on the finale at Sonoma as well. And actually, also the finale actually will be at Michigan. So we'll have 4 races to go actually on the season after this, including this one, I should say. There's Daytona, Watkins, Daytona road course, Sonoma, and Michigan will be the last stops on the tour, I should say. So 3 will remain after this race here. And by the way, this is the regular Watkins Glen, and I actually tested the boot version, and it was a wreck fest. So that's why you'll never see Watkins Glen boot version in any of my series. So sorry for those of you who want me to run the boot version very, very badly and stuff. So anyway, with that all said, we're going to 14 laps of distance here today on this racetrack. So let's get the starting line for today's running of the event. On the pole, it is number 77 Honda of Kev Shear. He'll run on the pole for today's event. He'll be alongside the GLEN Paints Menards Quaker State Buick of Sam Rogers. He's on the outside. Jesse Turner has the inside of the second row in the number 22 Chevrolet. He'll be alongside the number 67 RW Honda of Nathan Hood, who nearly won at Indianapolis. Joshua Sakuli has the inside of the third row in the number 27 UFD Honda. He'll be alongside Dallas McIntosh, number 16 National Guard Honda, 3 wins this season so far. Then it's John Arndt, the number 10 Target Chip Ganassi Chevrolet. Alongside of him will be the number 3 Hitachi Pennzoil Chevrolet of Dylan Thoreau. He is the point leader coming into this event. Then it's Daniel Olson, number 20 Fuzzy Chevrolet. He'll be alongside the number 43 STP Honda of Joshua Collard. Then it's Levi McIntyre, the number 99 STP Lotus. He'll be alongside the number 12 Verizon Chevrolet of Ryan George, the winner this season at Lime Rock. Then it's Elijah Gordon, number 26 Honda. Alongside of him will be the number 95 Red Bull Honda of Abe Troxel. He's in the part of the 2-car Red Bull team. Nathan Hudson has the inside of the next row down. He is currently 4th in the standings coming into this race. The NTN Nextel Toyota, number 17, alongside the Spotify Honda of number 33 of Zachary Fitzwater. Then it's the number 61 Shell Ferrari of Nick Gunther, has the inside of the next row down, and beside him will be the number 14 Copenhagen Chevrolet, the new colors for Levi Shones. Then it's the number 60 Valvoline Chevrolet of James Richardson. Alongside of him will be the number 15 National Guard Honda of Alex Hawkins. Then it's number 63 Honda. Inside of the next row down, it will be DJ Curtis, and alongside of him will be the number 41 Haas Automation Honda of Paul Barber is alongside. Dylan Young has the inside of the next row, the winner at Road America this season, number 2 Verizon Chevrolet. He sits right now 5th in the standings after a bad outing at California. He'll be alongside Marty Johnson, number 34 Honda. Nicholas Romero, the Indianapolis 500 champ, the number 29 Ford EcoBoost Ford, one of the 3 Fords in the field. And Derek Pemberton, the number 83 Chevrolet, will be alongside. Then it's Joshua Osborne, the number 19 Honda for Dale Coyne Racing. That's the Justin Wilson tribute. He'll be alongside Blaine Keys, the winner at Canadian Tire Raceway, the number 28 DHL Honda. Amari Stoudemire Jr. has the inside of the next row down in the Menards Quaker State GLEN Paints Buick, number 32. Alongside of him will be the number 93 Target Chip Ganassi Chevrolet, one of the 3 Chip Ganassi cars in the field. That's Chris Dodd. He's the second of the 3 Ganassi cars in the field. Pete Shue London, number 35 Red Bull Honda, has the inside of the next row, and he'll be alongside the number 13 Geico Chevrolet of Seth Cole.
Drivers, start your engines!
And Seth was the winner at the race at San Air Raceway in Montreal. So the field getting set for green flag racing here for 14 laps of action here at Watkins Glen. Cab Shearer is on the pole with Sam Rogers alongside. As they come down for green flag racing, it'll be 14 laps of racing. The new 2016 Watkins Glen version we're using here. We're also going to use this for the Castrol GTX Cup Series and for the Dr. Pepper Truck Series as well. Green flag waves, and we are underway for here at Watkins Glen. Cab Shear out in front. Jesse Turner right behind him. Turner trying to go for second position as they head off into the second turn. That's the S's on the racetrack here. That's turn 2, 3, and... Whoa, thought we had a crash here happen. And we do have a crash on turn number 4. Joshua Collard upside down. Daniel Olson is spun. Alex Hawkins is around. Several cars in a mess here at the Glen. Joshua Collard already out of the race. Bad luck there for Collard. He came into this race. Let's see where he was. He was 28th in the standings, so it does not have a big effect on him points-wise. Kev Shear will lead him back to the start-finish line. The yellow flag flies for the first time on lap number 1. Let's look back as to what happened. I thought we had a crash really in the S's part of the course. That would be turns 2, 3, and 4. And let's see who it was. It was Dallas McIntosh and Nathan Hood crowded each other. Yes, there was Leon Alvarez got turned up in the wall, or I think on a... Yeah, there's where that was actually where the whole thing happened here. Dylan Thoreau got squeezed in there. Collard got jacked up. And Ober turned a car by Paul Barber in the 41. Collard, you can actually see the undercarriage on the car. And Collard actually went over the fence. Joshua Collard went over the fence in number 43. There he is. A bad crash for Joshua Collard. And Collard usually is the road course ace in our 2003 competition, but unfortunately for him, doesn't even make it. Barely makes it out of 4 turns here at the Glen. Real time, this is what happened. Out of the ballpark and into the cheap seats goes Joshua Collard. So that unfortunately is he is one of the retirees out of the race here. Actually, not quite a retiree yet, but that was an unfortunate situation for the number 43 team. And now Collard is listed as retired out of the race. So Field gets the 1 to go before they get the green flag here. Actually, they'll be getting the green flag this time by. Kev Shear leads the race. Second position is Jesse Turner. Third is Sam Rogers. Joshua Sakuli running board. Fifth is John Arndt. Sixth is Nathan Hood. Seventh is Dylan Thoreau, the point leader. Eighth is Levi McIntyre. Ninth, Elijah Gordon, and 10th is Nathan Hudson. So let's see what happens here as the field rounds through turn number 11 on this course. And let's try this again here at Watkins Glen. Hopefully we don't get through without a wreck happening here on the first lap after the green flag. Restart will happen on lap number 4 as we are back underway here at Watkins Glen. Kev Shear and Jesse Turner, both of them a little bit low in the points chase-wise there. Turner came in this race 33rd in the standings. Shear had dropped to 22nd. And oh, we got another crash. Alex Hawkins has spun and somebody was riding the wall. That was Nathan Hudson. Hudson 17, who came in this race 4th in the standings. He's crashed. He got up in the wall, and there you see him squeeze right up in front of Keith Batson in 38. No yellow. No yellow just yet. So we did get through a lap there, but we had a little bit of an incident there. Nathan Hudson rode the wall in turn number 4. But meanwhile, Kev Shear is your leader of the race here. Second is Jesse Turner. Battle for third, Sam Rogers and Joshua Sakuli happening. And they'll bring John Arndt with him in the 10. And now Arndt and Rogers are side by side. Nathan Hood battling back there. There comes Dylan Thoreau in a 3. Heading into the interlude is turns 5, 6, 7, and 8. And John Arndt got off on the grass just a little bit in that number 10 machine. Now he and Nathan Hood are battling side by side. Dylan Thoreau's there, so is Levi McIntyre in 99. There's turn 10. Here comes turn 11 on his course. Whoa, and Thoreau got way up the track here. And here comes John Arndt to the inside lane. On board, Dylan Thoreau. He'll go flat out up on this part of the course there. He's up to... See how fast he goes into the inner loop of the course here. 192, 195 miles an hour if I head off into the inner loop with these Indy cars. Now he'll round through turn number 9. It's a sweeper of the course here. Off that part of the course at about 145 miles per hour. See how fast he goes into turn number 10 at about 184 miles per hour. Now for turn number 11, it looks like we're under yellow. And Thoreau's hit the wall! Dylan Thoreau slaps the wall coming out of turn number 11. As the yellow flag is flown for another time, Davey Johnson, this time in the 70. Where in the heck did he end up? Well, this happening on lap number 6 of this event. Johnson was running in 32nd position in the Castrol GTX number 70 as he comes down through the turn. He was battling with the 21 of Sky Commons and the 81 of Lyndon Wright. Commons and Wright, they touch. Wright gets off on the part of the course here, and he gathers it up. And Davey Johnson goes over to Commons and gets to the start of the boot part of the course. Davey Johnson gets run off into the boondocks, and I'm saying pretty much drove the boot part of the course. And now Lyndon Wright got into a crash with Nathan Hudson in 17. And let's see what happened there. And that might have been the tail end of... Here's what happened to Lyndon Wright. Now you remember he got into a tussle with Davey Johnson and Sky Commons. Commons hits Wright. That sent Lyndon Wright into Davey Johnson. Since the Castrol car's spinning, now Lyndon gets off the bank on the course and into Lyndon Wright's car, or into Nathan Hudson's car. That reminds me right there of the crash of Sam Hornish Jr. and Jeff Gordon back in, I think it was in 2009. I mean, that car absolutely ricocheted. Another angle. Let's see if we can get a better angle view of this. Lendon gets off the course. He gathers it back up. Off that wall, ricochets into Nathan Hudson's car. Oh my gosh. I mean, that car just frisbeed across the track with such force. And we do have in-car cameras with both Lyndon Wright and Nathan Hudson. On board first with Lyndon Wright. And there you saw smoke coming into the cockpit of Lyndon's car. You thought he had it bad. Watch Nathan Hudson. Driving across the track and oh crap. And Nathan Hudson thinking, what the heck just happened? So, very obvious Nathan Hudson's out of the race, as well as Lyndon Wright. And we saw Dylan Young was way back in the field in 34th position. He's not having a good point today neither. But yeah, Hudson, Wright, and Collar are now out of the race as the pace car lights are now off. As we will have 6 laps to go and get this race back underway. Hopefully we get all 6 of them done under green. But Kev Shearer is your leader of the race. Second position is Jesse Turner. Third right now is Joshua Sekuli, having a solid run here today. Fourth is Sam Rogers, the leading Buick powered in the race. Nathan Hood in 5th position. 6th is John Arndt. 7th is Levi McIntyre. 8th, Leo Elijah Gordon. 8th, Troxel in 9th. 10th is Dylan Thoreau, the point leader. Ryan George running in the 11th position. Ryan right now sitting 14th in the standings. 12th is DJ Curtis. 13th is Levi Shones, giving the AJ Foyt car a good ride. Marty Johnson 14th. 15th is Chris Dodd. 16th is Mark Suttimer Jr. James Richardson 17th. 18th Zachary Fitzwater. 19th Joshua Osborne. And 20th is Leon Alvarez. So, the top, let's see, what is it, the top 9 drivers have not won a race this season, so we may be in for a first-time winner here today this season. Well, we'll see what happens in 6 laps. As the restart happens from our second caution flag of the day, Kev Shearer leaning down, see if he can hold them all off here on this final few laps here. Wait, green flag waves, so we're back underway, but Jesse Turner gets a good shot to the inside of the track. Let's see if he can make it stick. He does, and Jesse Turner, side by side, he will take the lead in turn number 2. Jesse Turner was ready for that start as he goes down out of turn number 4. Let's see what Shearer can do as he tries to give chase. Sam Rogers tried to go inside of Joshua Sekuli for position, but Sekuli has not yet cleared him yet. They're trying to keep that 3rd spot, and it looks like he will, maybe possibly with the help of Shearer in the draft. Rogers gets off on a rumble strip, saying Sekuli does keep 3rd position. Rogers drops to 4th. And John Arndt trying to move up in the 5th position now. As he tries to go up underneath, on the outside of Nathan Hood. But Hood will have the preferred groove on the inside lane. He'll keep the spot. Here comes McIntyre to the inside, 99. As he'll try to take position away from John Arndt. So John dropping back just a little bit. Whoa, getting crazy down there in the inner loop. off corner number 9, where we saw that bad crash between Nathan Hudson and Lyndon Wright. As we go down to the turn here, now John Arndt keeps position. Now Abe Troxel goes to the outside of McIntyre for position, but Levi keeps the spot. 7th position is where he runs right now. John Arndt running in 6th. Back to the leaders. Jesse Turner, number 22, could be on his way to his first win if he holds on in these final 4 laps. Take you back through the field right here. We gave you almost a top 10 there. Elijah Gordon runs 9th. 10th is the 10th position now is Ryan George as he got past the leader, Dylan Thoreau, point leader that is. Now DJ Curtis goes by him in 63. That puts him up to the 12th spot. Chris Dodd now goes up underneath, and he'll as he has to draft from Levi Shones in the 14. And the yellow flag has flown for the 3rd time today here at Watkins Glen. And I think that might have been Paul Barber in 41. Nope, it's Joshua Osborne, 19, that's crashed. 3rd yellow of the day coming out. Oh my gosh. And here he was in a battle with the 11 of JT Bryant. Bryant gets squeezed. Nope, Bryant turns Osborne, I think. And Osborne got T-boned by Seth Cole in 13, and Osborne with a... Oh my gosh, Osborne just grinding to a halt on top of that Armco barrier. Not the wall ride Joshua Osborne, I'm sure, wanted. He was running 19th when it happened in car number 19. Roof came from Osborne's car. And you see Joshua just grinding to a stop in the number 19 car. And looks like we are going to finish under caution here at the Glen. So the pace car lights are still on, so that means the Grand Prix of Watkins Glen will finish under yellow, and that means Jesse Turner is going to get his first ever Castrol GTX Indy Car Series victory here today as he takes the number 22 American Ethanol Chevrolet to victory lane here today. A great drive by Jesse Turner and a great move to take the lead with 6 laps to go on Kev Shearer. Shearer will finish 2nd in this race. 3rd will go to Joshua Sakuli, a solid run for him in the 27. 4th will be Sam Rogers. 5th position will be Nathan Hood, 67. John Arndt, a great solid run, finishing 6th. 7th will go to Levi McIntyre. 8th position to Abe Troxel. 9th position will be Elijah Gordon. 10th to Ryan George, the Lime Rock winner, finishing with a good top 10 finish. DJ Curtis in 11th position. 12th will go to Chris Dodd. So a good day for 2 of the Chip Ganassi teams. Dylan Thoreau, the championship leader, will end up 13th in this race. 14th in car number 14, Levi Shones, as he takes the AJ Foyt machine to a good finish. Amari Stoutenberg Jr. 15th. 16th will go to Marty Johnson. 17th will go to Zachary Fitzwater. 18th to James Richardson. 19th position will go to Leon Alvarez. 20th, Dallas McIntosh. 21st, JT Bryant. 22nd, Pichu London. 23rd, Blaine Keys. 24th, Nick Gunther. Austin Guype, 25th. 26th, Johnny Gardner. 27th, Sky Cummins. 28th, Jason Blamper. 29th, Daniel Olson. 30th was Keith Batson. 31st, Alex Hawkins. 32nd, Davey Johnson after that bad crash he had. Derek Pemberton, 33rd. 34th, not a good point save for him, Dylan Young. Nicholas Guerrero, 35th. Nicholas Romero, 35th. 36th, Paul Barber. And 38th will be Joshua Osborne. In this race, I think he might possibly pass Seth Cole for position. Seth was retired out of the race. Yep, they got scored. Seth is retired out of the race in the 37th position. He may be 38th. I'm not so sure. But there is the man here. Jesse Turner, number 22, the American Ethanol Chevrolet, will round off corner number 11. And there he is. He will take the checkered flag to win here at Watkins Glen. Jesse Turner has done it. His first IndyCar Series victory. Hopefully this Watkins Glen race will not be as bad for the trucks or the cup race I'm doing. But anyway, Jesse Turner wins the race here today. Kev Shear will finish second here. The average speed 77.492 miles per hour. And there's your finishing order here. There's the rest of the order. And Joshua Osborne did get by Seth Cole for 37th in this race. So Seth Cole, Nathan Hudson, Lyndon Wright, and Joshua Collard, all with 5 crashes, are out, were the retirees out of the race. But our congratulations again to Jesse Turner. He will take home the victory here today. The number 22 team. That's a man who has been wanting a win so badly in NR competition he couldn't stand it. Has raced and also in my Castrol GTX Cup Series, and has also raced in the Craftsman Cup Series that Sean Galligan does, and has run some in that. So, but anyway, Jesse Turner gets the win here today at Watkins Glen. Congratulations to him. So until then, this is James Qualls as we'll have the next race on the tour for the IndyCar Series at the Daytona Road Course, which should be an interesting race here. So until then, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 5 years of offline racing at its best.